this is gonna be a video about tarot, how you can learn that by intuition. So I'm gonna go through 5 cards and I'm gonna show you how you can use your intuition to know how the tarot works. So it's not that hard as it seems. So now we're gonna get into it. See you there. Okay, here I have a tarot deck. This is my favorite one. So now we're gonna try and see how your intuition is gonna work with that, because the way you can best do tarot is through intuition. It doesn't all have to be the literal meanings of the cards. So you just need to like tune in into the card and see the pictures or the colors or anything that stands out to you when you're doing a reading. So it's more about your intuition than what the card actually represents. Of course, you have to like combine the two, but sometimes it's more about how it makes you feel. Sometimes it's more about the picture. Sometimes it's just how it all fits together as one like big whole. So when you got more cards, of course, each card's gonna have different meanings with different other cards around it. And it all depends on the reading that you're doing, if it's like a romantic one or a spiritual one or just something like in general. But yeah, you have to think about that too. There's more factors going into it, but now we're just gonna try. You're gonna make like a let's say just you're gonna try and see if you can feel something from this card and see what it means to you first, like before I tell you what it really means. So I'm gonna leave you like for a few seconds to just look at this card and think about what kind of emotions this card like makes you feel. The colors on it, the people, animals are here. Anything that you see or feel, just try and feel into it and see how your intuition works. Just try and exercise your intuition muscle, let's say like that. Yeah, because we all have it. It's just that a lot of people don't use it at all. Only when you start being spiritual is when you start really exercising consciously your intuition. Otherwise, we all use it subconsciously, but not a lot of people really use it consciously. So yeah, just try and see into the card what it tells you, what you think it could like mean, and then I'm gonna say what it really actually means. Okay, so if I would to just look at the card without knowing the meaning, to me it would look like more like someone who's been through a lot of time, who has a lot of burdens, had a lot of burdens in their life, and they had to leave something behind, something that was really hard for them. So we have a lot of baggage here, you see, and she has luggage in her hands, and her dress is like blowing in the wind. It looks pretty gloomy outside. It looks like it's very windy and cold. So yeah, she hasn't been through the best of times, definitely. And she's coming from like a long way. So she's really been through a lot in her life, and she's leaving some things that don't serve her anymore. So that will be my intuition talking. But for 10 of Wands, what it really means is someone being very burdened, having a lot of things on their plate, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to think about, just too much on their plate, just too much things in their life that they have to juggle and do. But yeah, this card, it almost has double meaning, because it almost looks like the Eight of Cups card, which we'll talk about some other time. But yeah, it really looks like someone who's been through a lot and is going away and leaving things that don't serve them. So I hope that your intuition picked some of that up, or picked something that you personally thought about this card. Okay, let's see another one. Which one's gonna be next? Okay, so this is another card. It's completely different than than the first one. You see the colors are different. So the mood is different straight away. This is the Emperor card. So yeah, you can again try to tune in and try to exercise your intuition. I'm gonna leave you for a few seconds and then I'll talk about the card. Okay, so this card is Major Arcana, and it talks about the Emperor. So the Emperor is someone who has it all together. It's more connected to male energy, but it doesn't have to be in a reading. So someone who's a go-getter, someone who's very passionate. You can see by the colors. But yeah, even when you just intuitively see the card, it really looks like someone who's got it all figured out. You can see him, like, it looks like he's sitting on a planet, like maybe Earth. It's only red. But yeah, they got it all figured out. They are probably some kind of CEO or some kind of a boss in their company. They work for themselves. They're just someone very passionate towards their job. Maybe they work a lot. Someone who just knows how to conquer this world in the 3D. Let's say it like that. Yeah, someone really, really passionate about their work and life and everything in general. And they just do it all and know how to do it. And they're just perfect at everything, probably. But yeah, that's what this card really means. And I mean, like, intuitively, you can also pick that up with all the reds and yellows and oranges, because those are the lower down three chakras who are connected to the 3D and to the earthly things, even sensuality. So they could be someone very sensual also. But yeah, I mean, um, you can just feel it when you see the card. You can feel the energy and you can see how what kind of feelings it gives to you, and that it's definitely different than the first one. But yeah, I think you also picked all that up, what I picked up. So yeah, you can see now slowly how it's not so hard to read tarot as much as it seems to be. Let's see another card. Okay, yeah, this is another energy entirely again. So this is the Moon card, number 18. I didn't say the numbers before, sorry. So yeah, here we have blue color. So yeah, it's totally different from before. I'm gonna leave you to try and intuitively feel through it, and then I'm gonna tell you what I feel and what it really means. Okay, so what I usually feel when I see this card, it reminds me of dreams, of the subconscious, of moonlight, of sleeping and the nighttime, like of people who like to be up in the night, who are connected to moon cycles. I see these um, two animals, two wolves that are like howling at the moon. So that reminds me of twin flames also. Yeah, and her underneath the water, so it's connected to emotions. Blue water is connected to throat chakra. So yeah, this is what it reminds me of when I think of it intuitively. And then just the real meaning of the card is that some things are hidden, some things are not being able to be seen right now. You just can't see clearly. The picture is not there completely. So there's just some things hidden from you that you can't know yet, but they're gonna be seen later. That's what this card really means. Yeah, it can also mean that you're like connected spiritually. Um, there can be something in your dreams that you need to figure out that's also like hidden away from you. Yeah, that's what this means. So I hope that your intuition picked some of that up, or you have your own like personal things that you picked up with your intuition. And this is a way for you to really exercise that muscle to really like figure out what intuition is and how it works. Okay, let's see another card. Okay, this is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is again different energy than the rest of them. And I'll let you to just take a look at it and feel it through what you feel with it, what your intuition is telling you. Okay, so for me, when I see this card, I see someone who's very determined, who's very capable, strong, who knows what they're doing. They're set. They have like a way set in their life. They're going on their journey and they know where they're going and they trust themselves completely. That is what I see with this card. There's a lot of air and clouds, so that reminds me of talking and blue and yeah, it's all just talking about the air element and being very talkative and like to say what they mean. So yeah, that's what Queen of Swords is. She's very cutthroat, let's say. She tells it how it is. She's very smart, capable. She likes to do it on her own. Yeah, she's just someone very capable, and she's very well read. She's probably gone through some big schools, and she has some good job, and yeah, just someone very confident and very good at talking to people. So they could be someone who works in any kind of communication jobs. So yeah, that's what Queen Swords is. Yeah, someone who's gonna tell you everything that they mean as they mean it. So yeah, this is what this card means. And yeah, you can see how the energy changes from card to card and how your intuition can tell you some different things about different cards just from images and colors and everything. Let's just do one more. Okay, again here we have wands. So like the king, like the emperor, it's more connected to fire. Yeah, so 3 of Wands. See, this is another energy again, another color, and I'll just leave you to it so you can practice your intuition on this one. Okay, so to me, this card looks like someone being hopeful, being passionate about something, looking towards the future, waiting for someone, the sunset really feels very I don't know, majestic, hopeful, and full of like dreams and aspirations. I don't know, that's how it makes me feel. And it's similar to the real meaning of the card. It's also about that, like waiting for um something to come. You're just starting something new and now it's paying off for you. Yeah, and just about being hopeful and seeing into the future, that kind of things. So I hope you picked that up. I really like the colors on this, and yeah, there's a lot of passion and desire and hope for new, better futures. This is what Three of Wands like represents and means. So yeah, this is all for today. I hope you liked the video, and we can go over another 5 cards next time to see also what they mean and what your intuition can tell you about them. And hope to see you again. See you. Bye.